A suspect drowns in a canal, and let's take a trip down to Grand Bahama to check out the Fresh Start program. It's finally Friday, the day we all look forward to officially start the weekend. And it's Carnival weekend, so we plan on shaking it up a bit today. Welcome to the morning edition. I'm Jimenita Swain. Well, here's Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean with the first look at our weather. Good morning, Basil.
Good morning, Jimenita. We're going to get you started with the ZNS Tower Cam, and it is showing skies beginning to clear over the Paradise Island area, and that will be the trend moving forward. Why we are forecasting clearing skies? Well, as we go to our satellite picture, it will show you that that upper level trough, which was responsible for the inclement weather, is now north of Grand Bahama and moving northward, and that will take with it all that unsettled conditions, leaving behind clearing skies. But outside of our studios right now, we have partly cloudy skies, temperatures 77 degrees, relative humidity 78%, southeast winds at 7 miles per hour, not 17. Barometric pressure 1,017.0 millibars, that's 30.12 inches, and it is rising. Your temperatures around the islands this morning: Marsh Harbor at 77, 76 in Greentole Key, Freeport 76, the Berry Island 79 degrees, 78 in Allenstown, Bimini, 79 in Harper Island, Roxanne, Eleuthera, Otterstown, Cat Island, a little warm in Stanley Key at 81, also Kemps Bay, South Andros, Fresh Creek and Central Andros, 81 degrees as well. San Salvador and Arum Key at 77. We pick up some more 81s in Ragged Island, Clarence Town, Long Island, Crooked Island, Betsy Bay and Acklands, Matthewtown, Inagua, 83 degrees, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 82 degrees. Your boating forecast for today in the northwestern islands: southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. High tide will occur at 7:11 this morning, with the low tide at 1:19 this afternoon. And for the central and southeastern islands, winds southeast 12 to 18 knots, wave height 3 to 6 feet over the ocean. That's going to do it for your first look at weather in the morning edition. Stay tuned. Your forecast for today and tonight is still ahead.
Thanks, Basil. Well, now that we know how things are shaping up weather-wise, it's now time for the Bahamas' first weekend traffic look. Here's Vaughn Albury and Ashley Whitney with the traffic drone.
The traffic report is sponsored by Bahamas First. First in insurance. Today, tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody. It is the weekend, and that drone shot you see, a shot of eastern New Providence. We're at Montague and on East Bay Street, and that's a shot looking east. Today, we talk about this weekend. I'm ready for it. I don't know about you. But with me, Corporal Decory Bob, of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. This is a big weekend. Talk about it.
Yes, good morning, Vaughn. Good morning, Bahamas. As we know, this weekend we're going to be having Bahamas.
It's Carnival! Yeah! A lot of people waiting for that. Yeah, me too.
Yes, we have a number of events scheduled for the weekend, including the much anticipated road march, which is scheduled for tomorrow's date.
Now, how does that affect traffic? Because we talk about the route leaving from the sports center and going along University Boulevard to Russell Road. That's where McDonald's is. And then they're going to go up Farrington Road to the six-leg roundabout, and from there along Bethel Avenue North. That would affect traffic.
Yes, this is going to affect traffic greatly throughout the day. And what we're going to ask motorists to do is please exercise patience and caution for the motorists and road users, participants as well as spectators. We're going to have a large number of persons take to the street tomorrow, and we want to get where we have to go, but we also want to make sure that everybody gets to their destination and use the road safely.
And in terms of there'll be children in the streets and pedestrians, what's your advice to motorists? Because there will be a lot of pedestrians.
Yes, like I said, just exercise a lot of patience. This is also going to have some diversions. So everywhere that a diversion would be erected, is there you would find a police officer. If you don't know where it is that you would have to go, I'll just ask the police to assist you.
And in case you don't want to be bothered with that, don't go that way, okay? Don't go in that area, because there will be that road march for quite a few hours. Also with me, I'm going to turn right here. Good morning. You see these shirts? Long Island Strong. With me, Henderson Burroughs and Gina Burroughs Coakley. Tomorrow's a big day right here at Montague.
Sure is. Tomorrow's our annual fair and raffle.
And What's the purpose of it?
Well, we raise funds for education, the sick and needy, anything to do to help out our Long Island people, but also to assist with the regatta expenses. Regatta for some is just a party, but for Long Island, it's a main source of income for a lot of the people.
It's like Christmas.
It sure is Christmas in June.
Yes.
Yes.
And so the fair helps to raise money for the regatta. Long Islanders are fiercely independent people.
We sure are. We sure are.
Okay, Henderson, tell us about what's going to be here. Now, I'm coming from mutton. I need my mutton today, though, not Saturday.
Yeah, but it isn't quite ready yet. But tomorrow we'll have the grounds all set up for the fair. Of course, the Long Island mutton will be available from 12 noon until, and I'm assured that it'll be until. So,
what are some of the activities you're going to have here?
Well, we have our regular food booths like the comforters and the jerk corner, and then we're going to have a complete kids corner on this side of the park with lots of activities and games for the kids.
Fun. Gina, tell us you have a raffle also. What's some of the prizes?
Well, our main prize is a 2019 Hyundai Accent, and we have 24 other prizes ranging from hotel stays, gift certificates, all kind of things.
Okay, there you go. You heard Henderson Burroughs and Gina Burroughs Coakley. The Long Islanders Fair, that's here tomorrow here at Montague, and it's also a time to help Long Island. This is an economy that is strong, mainly because the people who live here of Long Island descent here, Nassau and other places, they help their island back home. Back to you in the studio, Jim Anita.
Well, thanks, Vaughn. Now to our top story. Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, will spend the morning in Governor's Harbor, Eleuthera, as he attends a ceremony to rename the Governor's Harbor Primary School to the Emily Petty Primary School. Now, Emily Petty is a well-known educator on the island of Eleuthera, having served in the educational community there for decades. Tune into the Bahamas tonight for more on this story. Well, from the crime beat, police here in the capital are continuing investigations into an alleged burglary in the area of Seabreeze Estates that left a suspect dead. ZNS News was on scene. Police press liaison officer Superintendent Shanta Knowles shared these details.
Upon the officers' arrival, they discovered that they saw three men ran from a home. Two of them they were able to capture and take into custody. A third jumped into the canal just at the rear of the house. Officers noticed that he was swimming west in the canal towards Gulf Coast Boulevard, and so we sent a patrol unit on this side of the community. Officers noticed that as he was swimming, he appeared to have been in distress. They rendered assistance to him by jumping into the water, brought him to shore, began to perform CPR until an ambulance came, and then he was pronounced deceased.
Well, from the environment, mold can lurk in all corners of a building, especially in damp environments. Officials explain the process in determining whether it's present indoors, especially in air conditioning vents. Mold and mildew both are attracted to damp environments, and their spread depends on what's happening on the interior of a building. Leaks could be a major contributor to the development of mold. In part 2 of our series on mold, we take a closer look at the assessment process with public analyst Anthony Ryan.
If it's not an air-conditioned building, when you grow mold, it's usually because water. There's some water damage, that sort of thing. The first thing you want to do is you want to identify the source. You want to deal with the source of that moisture, the source of that water. And if it's a small area, then there is some quick fixes that you can implement. You can use like distilled vinegar and water mixture, or vinegar and baking soda. You could use 3% peroxide.
There are also commercial products available for cleanup. Now, if the facility is air conditioned, the approach is different, and the air conditioning system is assessed to determine if it's the source of the mold. Ryan came down to the ZNS studios to provide a demonstration.
Here's a duct, a nice clean duct, and we send the camera down the duct and is able to tell us if there is surface mold or if there is dust or dust particles, dust mites, or any buildup in that particular flex duct. So it gives us a good idea as to what's happening in your duct system.
As we mentioned, damp areas are a haven for mold and mildew. Officials checked for that specifically.
One of the key things that you have to look for is moisture. You don't always see it, but you have panelings and everything that contains a certain level of moisture that causes the molds to grow. You are a human person, right? Which means that blood is running through your veins, you're moist. Right. And so if you touch this meter, it should go off, right? And that says that your body is moist, it's wet. Now, if we want to check out furnishings.
The machine has a similar reaction when it touches a surface and moisture is detected. Ryan says they also check for spores in the air.
And if we need to, we will do what we call a spore trap test, where we would collect air samples and we would send them off to a certified laboratory in the United States, and they would tell us what the levels are in that particular environment. That then guides us as to possibly where we need to look.
In short, Ryan says mold will always remain with us. The idea is to keep the levels reduced indoors, and that can be done by removing moisture so it does not build up. Well, we're going to take a trip down to Grand Bahama to see what's going on there. All of this and more when we return.
I'd like to know what happened overnight.
A different ambience of the news. It's different.
Welcome back to the morning edition. With the intention to make the country's streets safer, local telecommunications company Alive has partnered with the Royal Bahamas Police Force Traffic Division, the Road Traffic Department, and the Bahamas Motorsports Association in a campaign called Arrive Alive. This is to discourage individuals from texting while driving. In a press conference held on Wednesday morning at police headquarters, representatives from all four sectors spoke on behalf of their respective organizations. Alive marketing executive Jamie Pinder announced that the company will be launching the initiative for Global Road Safety Week, and the Bahamas Motorsports Association official David McLaughlin gave these remarks.
Alive will officially launch its safe driving campaign dubbed Arrive Alive in partnership with the Royal Bahamas Police Force and the Bahamas Motorsports Association. Arrive Alive is purposed to bring awareness to not only our subscribers but Bahamians at large on the importance of safe driving. This is an initiative that we will continue to push to the public for the rest of the year and beyond. We will also be releasing new devices in our stores for purchase in the near future to help you on your journey to safe driving.
There are more people killed now using cell phones in cars than are shot. In this country, it's close. In many other countries, it's close. It's scary. And yet we have newspaper articles about people being shot and murdered and homicides. But people are going around innocently using their cell phones.
Well, students in Grand Bahama's Fresh Start program learning the do's and don'ts in job preparation. Jamila Missick from the Northern Service reports on how things are going so far.
The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture preparing young adults for the workforce. The Fresh Start program provides training for employment. The idea is to educate unemployed young people looking to learn skills in order to be more attractive to potential employees. Youth coordinator at the ministry, Carla Brown-Roker, says the program began in January and participants are now in the final stage, the job readiness stage.
Knowing the right way to dress themselves, the right conduct, tools like financial literacy, about setting goals, about what employers expect of you, the best habits of a good employee, customer service, effective communications, things along that line. Being able to conduct a proper interview in terms of what is it that the employer is asking me to do and what can I do to ensure that I am enhancing the workplace. I'm not being a menace to them, but I'm actually being an asset to the company.
She says participants will go on a month-long internship at various companies throughout the island to put their new skills into practice.
In the case of my welders and general maintenance young men with the carpentry, electrical, plumbing, they're ready for anything from a construction site to a maintenance department of an institution. In terms of computer technology, which is my largest, they are now OSHA certified. In terms of hotel services, UB did an excellent job of preparing them to go on any front desk.
Participant Fanika Store, a young mother, says she joined the program because she felt like she needed an opportunity to start over. She says she feels she's now equipped to become a front desk agent.
With the skills given to me, I feel like once I apply them in my life and when I go on to the internship, that this could help me to go a long way with the manners and, like I say, the skills.
Meantime, 20-year-old Ronaldo Hall shares what he gained from the program.
I joined the general maintenance course where I took up skill sets like carpentry, electrical, and masonry, and it really helped to build my skill set. I hope to use the skills that I gained to at least start a business in life and try to get something better for myself.
Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
Well, the Essence Band joins us this morning, and they're getting set for a major upcoming event. The band is going to wow us with great performances. But before we get to that, we're going to chat with the lead of the group, Victor Johnson. Welcome to the morning edition, and good morning.
Good morning to you as well.
Now, next weekend, you have some big plans. What's going on, and who are you going to be saluting?
All right, so first of all, next weekend, May 11th, that's Saturday, we're going to be having a Mother's Day concert celebrating our mothers, and we're inviting everyone to come and bring their mothers and celebrate along with us.
Now, what can persons expect from these performances, and where can they get tickets?
Well, first of all, it's going to be a rocking performance. It's the Essence Band. Second of all, you can expect to have a very intimate, fun, mature environment where everyone is sharing one common interest, and that's to show love to our mothers.
And what are you going to be performing for us this morning? Because I heard you warming up. You sound really good.
Well, you know, I try. We're going to be doing a number by Mr. Marvin Gaye called I Want You.
Well, I will get out of the way and let you do your do. The Essence Band.
just to say you don't want me now. But I'm gonna change your mind some way, somehow. I want you, go my way, baby. I want you, but I want you to want me too. Want you to want me too, just like I want you. Ooh, I want you, go my way, baby. I want you, baby, but I want you to want me too.
Well, the Essence Band is definitely great, but are you ready for Carnival?
Well, that's my kind of music, not just jigga booga booga, breaking bottle music you used to on the weekend. That's my kind of music. I can go sit down. That's what I'm ready for. That's what I'm actually going to
Anyway, what's coming up in sports?
What's coming up in sports, the Department of Softball Association season all set to start, and also a big day for Keyshawn Strong yesterday over at the home of the Giants called St. John's.
Jigga booga booga.
Good morning and welcome to your TGIF Look at Sports. The Department of Softball Association season about to swing in. Executive and team representatives meeting last night to outline plans for the 2019 season. Men and ladies will play between the white lines. Assistant Secretary Felice Major on hand to tell us just when the umpire will say, let's play ball.
Season is opening May 18th, which is right around the corner, so all of the teams are getting ready to pay those team fees, get those rosters in. And any issues or misunderstandings or disagreements from last season, we're really trying to push and get just moving forward on the right path. So that's all things being discussed, but everybody's excited for the beginning of the season and talking about opening and what we could do to make that day really special for everyone. Our vision for this season is to make softball in Nassau fun again and to make the park a family place. So we want to have things where when the kids come, the parents can watch and the kids can stay busy, but basically we want to put the focus on just softball.
He was a giant among giants as the students and faculty of St. John's honored under-17 boys grifter champion and record holder Keyshawn Strong during a special assembly Thursday. His mom and grandmother also on hand soaking in the moment.
I just want to thank the Lord for allowing me to come here and celebrate with my teammates and the school and my family.
Going into Grifter, what was your mind frame?
My mind was to get the gold medal and beat the boy from Trinidad who beat me last year, take the record.
We just want to thank God for this great opportunity, and we thank God for his success, and we continue to push him, and he remain humble, and like he said earlier, no hard work and success, it gives you great success.
I am just so proud of him right now because he came from so far, and he worked really hard for this, really, really hard. So I'm just a proud mom today.
I must give it to him. He has done well, and I continue to pray that he will continue to excel and represent his great country, the Bahamas.
Bright future for that young man. I'm now going to toss it back over to the ready to party, Jim Anita.
Well, that's it for us. Have a great Carnival weekend, everybody. But join us right back here on Monday at 7 a.m. We now leave you with the sounds of the Essence Band. For the entire Morning Edition team, I'm Jim Anita Swain. Thanks for watching.
Rollie on my wrist, diamonds up in my chains. Cardi B chaser and can't tell me nothing. Boys up and I change the game. It's my big bronze boogie guy on them. was to my big fat. Got all them boys hooked. There's some dollar bills, 2 poppin' rubber bands. Now Bruno say.